Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Hey guys. I hate myself, oh my god. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I have a bunch of new stuff from one of our favorite brands, Kiko Milano. I got stuff from their Unlimited collection, which I don't think is a new collection, but they did they released a foundation, or they did a reformulation of the foundation or added some shades. I don't know, but we're checking it all out today. So we're gonna kick things off with the Unlimited Foundation Long Wear and Comfort. Here's what they gotta say about it on the box. Lightweight liquid foundation with a natural matte finish. It guarantees a flawless hold and maximum comfort throughout the day. No transfer. That sounds exactly like the kind of foundation I love. So I was impressed by the extended foundation shade range that they had. And by extended, I just mean extended for Kiko Milano, because that's probably the one big reoccurring criticism. Their shade ranges are so limited and the shade names are very vague. But this collection, so for example, I got the shade 2R, which I'm taking to mean is going to be light with a rosy undertone, because they had it 1R, 1.5N, it was something like that. This probably isn't a good way to do it. I always get really scared after I hold the bottle up to my face. I've had good luck with Kiko Milano foundations in the past, especially their kind of soft matte foundations have worked well for me. This is a really nice bottle with a really cute pump. Love it. So let's just dive in and see what we're working with here. So if I love this foundation, it could be amazing for summer, which we all know is coming up. So the texture is a little bit kind of whipped, a little stiff, but it still feels very light. So yeah. Do y'all see what's happening on the side of my forehead up here? I'm the nerve, the cheek, the nerve, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption of my skin to disrespect me this way. For the most part, my skin looks fabulous right now, except for this giant horn growing out the side of my forehead. Okay, so I don't think that this is the greatest shade for me. It's a little bit deeper. I probably should have gone down one number, just because look at my forehead. It's a little bit, and then look at, oh god. Oh, we're gonna use a lot of bronzer today. It's gonna be okay. But yeah, not the best shade for me, unfortunately. But still, kudos to Kiko Milano for kind of expanding their shade range. It might take a little trial and error for me to find my right one with this new shade range. All I really know right now is that this is not the right one. But this foundation seems really nice so far. It's blending out to a very matte finish. It's blending out easily and well into the skin. It's a pretty decent coverage, medium, and I'll kind of, see if it'll build up at all, but it's got good coverage. Oof, yikes. All right, let's get this neck blended out. Oh my gosh. Also, you know what's crazy? It smells the smell is very familiar, and I was kind of thinking about it, what does that smell remind me of? It reminds me of the CoverGirl, let me see if I have it. CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for Oily Skin, which, by the way, if you're looking for a kind of light to medium coverage drugstore matte foundation, this one is excellent. But the smell of this Kiko Milano one reminds me of how this one smells. Anyways, yeah, the shade is not my shade, y'all, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, let's go now to, oh, I'm really nervous about this one, but I also have the Universal Stick Concealer from Kiko Milano. First of all, that looks yellow. Oh, gosh, dang it. Let me swatch it. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. I hate wearing concealers I don't like. You know what I mean? Give me a blush I don't like, I'll make it work. Give me an eyeliner I don't like, I'll make it work. But concealer, just drag me out into traffic and set me on fire. I hate concealer that I don't like. It's just the worst. It's the one thing for me that kind of always needs to be on point, but let's see what happens. Let's just give it a go with this stick thing. Oh, Jesus, what have I done? I think I'm gonna try to blend it out with my finger. Let's see what that does. Okay, so this concealer, it's terrible. Oh, I hate it. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not gonna work. Okay, so the concealer, really not for me, guys. It's kind of matte and a little bit waxy. I put it on, blended it out, and then it just like immediately creased. I have very dry under eye areas with very big creases. It's hard for me to get my concealer to look smooth and not powdery or dried out and not creasy, etc., etc. Like, my under eyes are challenging. All right, let's come back around to the products at hand though. I also have a setting powder. I'm kind of nervous to use this because this is the Unlimited Long Lasting Matte Loose Powder. And I'm like, oh, this foundation's already pretty matte. We're just gonna go for it. And if it's a really dry, matte kind of makeup day, then that's just what it is. It's fine, I'll survive. So I got the shade 01 Peach Rose. This powder's hard to get out. So at least I was smart enough to get the lightest shade of this. Maybe it'll lighten up the face a little. Let's find out. Okay, here's what it looks like. It smells like powder. Yeah, I don't really like this powder. It is very matte and it has made things just that much more matte on my face. But I mostly don't like it because of it, like, kind of sticks together in a weird way. Like, you can see kind of on my sponge that it like clumps together a little bit. And you could maybe say, well, you are using a damp sponge. My sponge is it's really not that damp. And also, I mean, it doesn't happen with like my Ciate loose powder, you know what I mean? So it's just not the kind of texture and consistency that I love to have in a loose setting powder. Ooh, I got it all over myself now too. Okay, so we're kind of like 0 for 3 right now. The foundation's probably been the best part so far, but the shade wasn't right. Yeah, so anyways, let's try this blush now. Really pretty packaging. I mean, Kiko Milano knows how to do packaging. I gotta give him that. Kiko Milano knows how to do packaging. This is the Unlimited Blush. I got the shade 05. Okay. The blush, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's kind of patchy. It goes on a little patchy, and I still am like not totally satisfied with how it looks right now. Y'all know I have high standards for blush. I know I just said a moment ago, like, give me a bad blush and I'll make it work. I think I did, but I don't think I like this blush. But we are gonna do wear test, so maybe the foundation will like settle into a good finish. I don't dislike the foundation, it's just not a great shade for me. That's really why I said like 0 for 3, which now is kind of 0 for 4. I don't love this blush. Let me finish up, I'll be right back. Okay, we're done. As far as the foundation goes, I don't know if you can see, it's already breaking up on my chin a little bit right there, which is not abnormal for me with just foundations in general. But the fact that it's happening so soon in the day, I'm not living for. Everything else looks really good though. So it's been on for about probably like an hour and a half, maybe about 2 hours at this point. And everything looks good. Oh gosh, I got lipstick all over my teeth. So I will be back in a few hours to check in and we will see how it goes. Now that the rest of the makeup is on my face, I'm not as like fixated on the blush as I was when I started. So the blush looks good now. I'm still not living for it. The bronzer I think kind of helped, but I'm still like not quite matching, I feel like. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. Hey y'all. I'm out here at the barn with Scooter. I don't think there's like anybody here, so I can speak as loudly and freely as I'd like. Scooter is sick right now. I should have seen it coming because there had been some sick horses at the barn, but I was just really hoping that he wouldn't get sick. Scooty, he doesn't feel good. Anywho, so about the foundation, it's wearing very well actually. I had a mask on earlier, and you know when you take your mask off and you have makeup on, you see the makeup on the mask. There wasn't any makeup on my mask when I took it off, and I've been out here sweating a little bit and touching my face a lot all day today, and it hasn't really budged. It's been on for about 5 hours or so now, and so far it's wearing well and doing what it said. I will check back in a few more hours when I get home. Hoping to make it to 10 hours with this one, so we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. Well, friends, I made it 9 hours. I could just sit here for another hour and make it 10, but I'm kind of done for the day. I want to take my makeup off and just like not have makeup on anymore. So let's take a look at this foundation. Wow. I'm quite impressed, honestly. So that little area on my chin where it was breaking up earlier that I showed y'all, that's still there, that's still happening. Let me see if I can like correct it with some of my Fenty powder foundation. And just kind of patch it up. Yeah, that helped a little bit. So in retrospect, I could have done that a little before I left my house, but it's fine. No, because other than that, like it looks really good everywhere. Like it's not settling anywhere. It's not breaking up anywhere except for that little spot on my chin. It looks really good, honestly. And I was sweating a little bit earlier. Like I said, I had a mask on and I just was like kind of all over my face with my hands today. So I was sure that I was gonna get back here and it was just gonna be like totally rubbed off and like melted away in certain points. I'm very impressed. So yeah, I might have to pick up a different shade because this shade really, I don't think worked well for me, but I'll see what I think when I watch it back. But yeah, this is actually really good. Like for the coverage, it wore great. And yeah, I guess part of that you could probably attribute to the powder. So I'll have to try this with like one of my regular powders, like my Ciate London powder, because while this powder may have like worked to set the foundation well today, I just don't really like this powder. Like the texture of it is just not my favorite. It's just it's a little bit clumpy. It kind of sticks to itself in a weird way that it like clumps together and wants to like stick together, and it's a little bit like grabby to itself. I don't know. But I was thinking about that. The blush might have gone on a little patchy for me today though because of this powder. So maybe like after I had powdered my face and went in with the blush kind of got stuck to that powder in a way, if that makes sense. Maybe, I don't know. So my whole point is I'm just gonna have to give the blush another go. But it really wasn't bad. I just wasn't like blown away by it. And I have some amazing blushes. Y'all know, if you watch my videos regularly, y'all know I have a strong blush game in my life personally. So it's really cute. I like the packaging, the color's nice and everything. I just didn't totally love the way it went on. And then of course the concealer was, was absolute garbage. I don't even know where it went. The issue with this is it's just not creamy enough. It's like too matte, and as soon as I like got it blended out under my eyes, it just like creased and dried immediately. And I have very creasy, very dry under eyes. So a concealer that's gonna act that way is just not gonna work for me. And it really did not. It looked so bad. And I mean, if you have like oily under eye skin, like, congrats, first of all, that must be nice. Because my under eye is so dry. Like, my skin is pretty much combo, I would say combo leaning oily, but my under eye area particularly dry. The Sahara Desert just right here. So anyways, my under eyes are tricky. I'm so super particular about concealer. So this was just an absolute pass for me. If you're looking for like a matte spot correcting concealer, or just a matte concealer, it's like kind of waxy and I don't know. I can't recommend this to anybody really. Don't waste your money on this. I would say that the big win was definitely the foundation. I actually really like it. It looks good. It handled my day very well for 9 full hours. I am happy with it. Let me know what you guys think as always. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on, what you're thinking. Always love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next video. Okay? Okay. Bye.